All right, y'all, let's do it. So time is a little different in this category. So we're going to confirm Chrono's name, and things are going to start, but the timer doesn't start until Chrono can move. So I will call time as we get going there. Yeah, this is a fully buffed up Chrono and Marley that are going to take out the final boss, Lavos, which we didn't get to see in this last run. And we're going to do it really quick.
That's what I was thinking.
What is that? That's a nice little... It's a lot, like those little electro orbs that you could buy from like Hot
plasma
Topic.
sphere. I went into that so confident I knew what they were called.
Also, hi, we're back. Hello.
We've been here the whole time.
We never left.
We live here. So why does the time start at a different point here?
I think it actually has to do with that it's like that in the SNES version for some reason. It carried over, but we gotta call it here very shortly. Chrono's gonna get out of bed, he's gonna stretch, and then as soon as he moves, we start the timer. So go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Now, in this, we do a lot of different things. We don't get the money from Mom, so because we're not going to buy anything. We are going to bump into Marley, and we are not going to talk to her because it's time loss, and we don't need to worry about the trial in this run.
That's kind of rude. Slam into her, and you're just like, all right, see you later.
Sometimes you have to be rude to save the world again.
We are going to talk to her, but after we pick up the pendant. All right, so then instead of talking to a merchant, we do need to talk to somebody. And so we're gonna talk to this little girl at the fountain, and that will open up Luca's little area for us. Now, we do still have to wait for candy, just like in the other time, but this is a perfect time to do our one menu of this run, so.
I'm always so impressed by speed menuing.
Also, I'm impressed by all the wife love I have in donations to get us this New Game Plus, if you'd like to hear a few.
Yeah, sure.
All right, $100 from Adam and Need to See More Wife. Let's go. You also have $5 from Meryl, donating for a game my wife likes.
You have noticed that we went into the right side of the portal.
And no one seems to notice.
Oh, hey, whoa, what is this?
Luca and Tavon are still talking about their invention. We're like, bye. So this is Lavos. Well, this is the outside of Lavos.
And Chrono is very powerful now with luminaires that do 7K. And he also has a weapon that 90% crit rate. Marley has a bow that does 777 damage every time. And she also has a haste item as well. So she's auto-hasted.
A lot of other routes to Lavos involve a huge multi-stage fight on the outside, but we just go straight into Lavos core.
So if you want like the TLDR of the story, Lavos crashed 65 million BC, visit 12,000, wake them up, Angie, now we're here.
Lavos is a species of interstellar parasite that draws energy and life force from a planet and then fires spores off to go repeat the process throughout the cosmos.
Can we say nipple lasers on stream?
I hope so, because you just did. We had like a downtime where you could have said, hey, I might say this when we come back.
I mean, okay.
So this is Lavos.
That's imperfect cell.
I'm going to be so honest. I almost said which cell it was, and then I remembered I don't know anything about Cell. Cell is not my favorite game. And you saw how much I know about my favorite game, so I wasn't going to guess.
That attack that Lavos just did, it's called Obstacle. That basically removes all the defenses on the Lavos core here. But it also has, in a normal speed run, that you don't have all this beefed up gear. It puts a ton of different status elements on you. One of them being Confuse, which is very, very, very terrifying.
And this stage is also very similar to the Guardian fight we saw earlier, where there are two sort of ads. In this case, it's the hands, where the Guardian was the little mini robots. Take those out, and they will come back, but before they do, Jerika just absolutely punishes the core. Well, I shouldn't say the core, because this is the core.
All right, so yeah, final fight for Lavos here. Just so we know, the time is called when the right bit dies.
Which is actually the real core of
Yeah.
Lavos.
It's very sneaky.
There's a lot that happens, like that can happen within this fight, but with this being New Game Plus, we kind of just like remove that whole element of this fight. And we also get a very, very hot jam.
Yeah, and you can see also flashing behind the boss fight are glimpses of all the different eras that we have visited, including some we didn't even see in the Magus Percent run.
Yeah, and each one of those backgrounds have a very specific attack that the Lavos like center core or like the center body will do. That first one was 1000 AD, which is why the Lavos center bit basically kind of like sat there and danced a little bit. It does put a bunch of status, like another status element on you for that one.
And the right core, which is the one we want to actually kill, has very high defense until you kill. Is it just the left core, or can you
either one?
Okay.
You can destroy center bit or the left.
Okay, time is going to be called on the last hit coming up. Time.
GG.
Heck yeah. That's very cathartic.
Thank you so much for donating for this bonus run. And
$1.4 million. That is
$1.4 million.
amazing. Woo! Yeah.
Thank you so much, y'all.
For everyone watching at home, I hope you're going nuts for yourself in chat. Like, congratulate yourself. We got here because of you.
Exactly. Thanks so much. We are done here and appreciate everything